Hello. Louder than I thought. Welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. Have a couple of things to mention. Boy, there is a lot of people. I feel very vulnerable. Whatever. I collaborated with someone on Facebook. His name, pretty sure it's just a nickname, Buddy. Not my cousin Buddy. He was wanting to try to create this Necrotitan character. And it's a Titan character. I just said that, didn't I? It's a Titan character. It's a one tall team. And he wanted it to be 25 stars. Since I have access or have the MSC editor downloaded, he messaged me, and at first I didn't know who he was. He wasn't on my friends list, and I tried to look him up first, like, who is this guy? And I found out he was legit, and we just been messaging like almost a day and a half, going over this this character. Got it pretty much ready for him and sent it to him, and he just really appreciative. And this is how, and it's probably pretty strong, but that's what he's wanting. And I didn't write down the stats. In alt mode, I think it has an attack of 5 and a defense of 4, I think. I remember the total hit points being 40, and I'm thinking, wow, that's a lot for one character, for even one side for any team. But that's what, and the only thing I did change, I changed the defense down from like 4 or 3 to 2 for one mode. And I'm thinking, okay, we need to make this to where he's weak to something in some mode somehow. So I gotta make this quick. Alt mode. When he is flipped to alt mode, scrap at least blue, green, white from your hand, and then you can draw 3. Or when you flip to alt mode, you can add an upgrade to this, because this is going to come into play. He's a very upgrade heavy character, not too dissimilar to my diesel head character that I created last summer, but not exactly. But if I had known more about this character, he wanted it to be a Decepticon, so I made it a Decepticon. It probably should have been a Quintesson or a Unicronian, whatever the heck that is. And he has the spaceship trait, the Titan trait, and the range trait in alt mode. Originally, he didn't have spaceship on there, and I added the spaceship on there. So he's got that. Oh my gosh, UFO's gonna, oh wow. Yeah. And so, because you're going to want to get upgrades on this character, and if you flip, you can add an upgrade. If you don't add an upgrade, if you have enough in your hand with blue, green, and white, and sometimes that can be just 2 cards. If you have like an attack drone, say, and something with a blue pip, boom, you can scrap those 2, draw 3. And this is going to help him churn for getting upgrades to put on him. So he's going to be flipping back a lot. In bot mode, when he's in bot mode, once per turn, choose one of these 2 abilities. You can damage it by 2 and scrap 2 of your opponent's upgrades, or scrap any 3 upgrades on this character and damage 4 to an enemy. Which is really good non-attack damage, but you're also pretty much just disarming him. Originally I had all 3 upgrades, but that's not how he wanted, if I have, and I know where he was coming from, if he has multiple upgrades, instead of just wiping them all out, at least 3 of them out. So if you have multiple attack drones or multiple I can see the card, forgot the name, of the armors that stack. All you have to do is just remove 3 of them. You don't have to remove all of them. And you can damage your your opponent by 4. So that's going to be where a lot of flipping is going on with this character. And it seems like a really fun character. It may be kind of strong, but you know, with a good team, with heavy bold, heavy orange, heavy pierce, maybe probably could still take him down. So I think it might be pretty balanced. What he was originally asking for, I read it in my brain, just sort of mistranslated it, and we're going back and forth, and I went back and reread it again. I'm like, oh, this is what he's wanting. So this bot mode ability of his is pretty much, this is his original, what he was asking for. The alt mode, we tweaked a little bit, and we agreed on that. And if he wants to show that up on Facebook, hey, and share it, that's fine. He said he was going to print it today. Now, yeah, let's keep going. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more battlefield cards. Let's go through these super quick. Surprise Attack. In Surprise Attack is the Beast Wars with Megatron holding his clock before they just, you know, ready to plan to wipe out the Autobots, the Maximals that morning, and they think Optimus Primal is gone, and he wasn't out of the Matrix yet, so to speak. The attacking team has Pierce equal to how many characters that were on their starting team. So again, it's a battlefield card. Either team can take advantage of this. So if you started with a team of 5 wide, that is going to give you Pierce 5 on top of whatever else you have. If you have a team 3 wide, that's going to give you Pierce 3 in addition to whatever Pierce you have for you attacking back and forth. I found it really neat, really fun. You know, and if your other character, your other opponent has battlefield cards and they're like, I don't want to knock this out yet, that will help me out. That's the whole point of the battlefield cards. It makes them really fun. Traffic jam. Cars, trucks, tanks, and motorcycles cannot flip to bot or body mode. They can't, that does not say that they cannot flip to car mode. So if they are in bot or body, they can flip to alt mode, but they can't flip back when this is in play. That goes for either team. Knievel Mode. Finally wanted to have, and I might do another one, motorcycles. It gives them all tough 1 and pierce 1. You know, that's Prowl from Transformer Animated, of course. Dumb Luck. And I was watching that episode of Transformers Animated when, and I thought it was the Christmas one, but it wasn't, because that's actually a multi-parter. But they're like, sorry, stay here. We're going to go take care of the Constructicons, or the Decepticons. Well, they leave, and Bumblebee has a leak, and they find the Autobot base. And Sorry's there all alone and actually takes care of it. It was a really funny episode. That's where this picture comes from. And thus their dumb luck. Well, it gives all Constructicons Pierce 1. Kind of weak, but again, Pierce does still stack. If you're 2 opponents playing Devastator versus Devastator, say, you're going to get Pierce 1 while this is still in play. Dinobot Island. TFA. Dinobots, Firecons, and Insecticons all have Pierce 1. Again, I'm picking certain traits and doing something small to affect the whole board. Vilest Ride. Beasts have the car trait. Oh gosh, it's almost 2:30. Yeah, the vilest ride of my life. I don't do a good Dinobot, but you know, I thought it was a really funny picture, and to use it with. And so the beasts, whether you're using the Decepticon beasts, come at the bug. What that was. The Decepticon beasts are someone's homemade Maximal or Predacon beasts. beast traits, and they have to be in that trait for this to be activated. You can, if you have battlefields to be able to help out cars, you could use it. And it would probably be how you would want to create your deck if you have this in your deck. And you're using beasts, also have an additional car trait. You see where I'm going with this. Really neat. And the last one is Quillian Block. Also cut from the same episode, Maximal No More, is Vilest Ride. And I really went through our battle cards, and there's only about 6 battle cards with weapons with the word blade, dagger, or sword. If somebody has made a new type of sword, or a new type of blade, or a new type of dagger, it would still work. So characters with weapons with the word blade, dagger, or sword, when defending, can take 2 pierce off from their attacker's total pierce, which I thought was really neat. And actually, I think I just did this as a battlefield card, but I meant to make this a secret action. So that's going to be a secret action. I'm going to change that to a secret action. I don't know, because it's more defensive than offensive. But we'll see. I've got to go. But that's all I've got time right now for, and I was wanting to at least let y'all see the Necrotitan. And after I finished it, and I did it late last night, and we were, like I said, messaging, and I was creating a character for him. And he sent me the picture, which was a pre-done picture on a card. Well, I couldn't really do that. I can only take the picture, put it into the editor, and then move it over to the with a battle card style, and move it over to another style, which in turn, as I've said, tends to stretch it. I'm not sure who drew this or where it came from. Actually, I think I do know where it came from. It came from that old game, Legends, I think. So it still looks kind of good. The bot mode looks a little pixelated. The ship mode looks really good. It makes it the character look even bigger. But I think it'll work. Let me know in the comments down below if you like what you see, if you think some of this is pretty neat and will work. I like the battlefield cards. I've gotten back into, got out of making battlefield cards and more focused on my Power Masters and Reflector and all this other stuff. Reflector is done. That video is out now. I hope y'all enjoy that and try him out. Very simple upgrades. Print you out or get your Quartermaster cards. That will help you there too. So without further ado, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. And always remember that if you're speeding along and you see a large Insecticon, just drive over it. See you next time, and always remember to flip out and let's roll for it.